welcome to part 9 of my little Let's Play here. This is Kalinran of Yankin Brit Play Venture Time, and yeah, I think now's a good time to probably kill Count Draco, because I remember he gave us a bit of trouble a couple parts ago, but I feel like now we're quite a bit stronger. Not just in part of being able to cast Day of Sorcery and Day of Protection. That seems to sort of turn easy mode on, in some fights at least, so yeah, I think that we're gonna go do that. Just wanted to double check and make sure my party is up to snuff. Make sure we don't have anything that I forgot to sell, or, yep, looks good. Alright, so, let's see, we don't want to head that way.
Where to?
Well, there's a reason we're going to River City first. And that's because of this awesome well. It gives us quite a bit of spell points, and I believe I did that in the previous part. So, should at least be familiar with the reason behind that. Night Shadow. Now, I think we confirmed too that the count only seems to come out at night. So, we may have to just sit pretty for a bit while he wakes up. Alright. Definitely want to get that up, and definitely want to get... huh? Oh! Yeah, I kind of should have slept first, shouldn't I? Should have slept first to make it night, and then put the spell points on.
Where to?
Amusing. Hopefully he's not awake by the, or hopefully it's not daytime by the time we get back there.
Where to?
Alright. Now, we still have the one spell up at least, so that's something. Alright. Okay, that was quite a bit easier than it was before. That guy pretty much rolled us before, and, ooh. Gauntlets and boots are two things that are in desperately short supply around here. Magical boots. Ooh, those are nice. I think let's do both of those. Let's get rid of the... oh, I don't know. I think I'll... What does magical do? I hope it gives spell points. Well, let's just find out, shall we? Because if it gives spell points, that's going on a Lost Gnar. Because he is in desperate need of spell points. He's got 113 now, which it's not really going to give us much data there that we can use. 113, so, you know, I guess we'll play with that, but, these glass gauntlets no longer very useful, because these, ruby gauntlets should give quite the additional buff to AC. Not that we'll see it until the buffs go off, but which means we could probably pass the glass gauntlets down. And then we also had these silver gauntlets, which I can't remember who was lower. I'd probably give it to Fukia, because he's just slightly lower than Shinaru. Everybody got gauntlets. There we go. 33, 34. Yeah, everybody's fairly evened up now. That's good. At least buffed stat-wise. So normally it's 24. Normally it's 25, so okay. Gives us at least an idea what's going on there. But, perfect timing on the spell wearing off. This well now, I believe, gives us... yes, it doesn't hurt us anymore. That's quite lovely. That is very nice. So I'll have to remember that in case I ever encounter a fight that I'm just not quite ready to take on. But with that in mind, and since we're already buffed up and stuff, there's another little bit of revenge I kind of wanted to take on some monsters. Well, not necessarily monsters, but some enemies from previous parts, or from a previous episode.
Where to?
It's actually not where I wanted to go. I was gonna get those spell points again, but I don't think we really need them. Yeah, we should be... Well, alright, might as well. I mean, since we're here, right?
Where to?
Now, if you remember correctly, I think it was the first time that the party actually kicked over was here, because of these buggers. Yeah, that's much better. This feels good. This feels right. Also, it's not a small chunk of change either. I don't think any of those are particularly useful. Any more of these buggers out here? Also, I have, if you haven't noticed, I've actually finally done the research to figure out what are the hotkeys for ranged attack and casting of spells and attack, and now I don't have to spend, infinite amounts of time messing around with the mouse. Which, again, this game was designed in an era where a mouse wasn't really considered standard equipment for a PC. And so this game was really designed to be played on the keyboard more than anything. I mean, it does have mouse utility, there is use of the mouse, but it's just not as, in my opinion, efficient as using the keyboard. We have Feligar, the wizard here. This region is in a lot of danger. First, my sister Kalawana's scarab of imaging was stolen, and now my crystals of piezoelectricity have been taken. Last night I remembered a story told to me as a boy about a strange machine that produces reptile creatures. This machine could be powered by using crystals of piezoelectricity and a scarab of imaging. I never gave much validity to the story because a mad wizard told it to me, but now I can't help but think it's true. Get my crystals back, and there will be a reward. Alright. I was using my scarab of imaging for one of my spells when out of the sky swooped a flock of gargoyles. While I was busy fending off their attack, one of them snatched my scarab, and they all flew off toward the desert. I know not why they took it, only that gargoyles are hired to steal things from people. I need the scarab back to complete my spell, and I will reward you if you can return it to me. Well, going off in the desert doesn't sound like the best plan I've ever had. But there is a town here, and it is conveniently next to the desert, so why not? Alright. It's a creepy looking dude. Terrible thing has happened to Asp. A foul curse has been placed on the town that turns people into snakes. Please save us. Guy looked like someone right out of a western. It's quite a bit of gold to find under a,
Where to?
Definitely don't need to talk to you right now. Oh. Snake Man. That's unfortunate because, it sort of lends to the belief that these are former residents of this town, and we are now murdering them. Taria probably wouldn't have the worst feelings about that. Fukia might not give too much of a crap. depending on the situation, I guess. Icy ring mail. And a bronze ring. The other characters probably would have some reservations. Again, it would probably depend on what mood Fuki is in at the time. Taria would probably just look at it as, it's just business as usual. A helm. Iron helm. Alright, well, who is in need of AC the most? Taria. She already has an iron helm. Who is in need of AC the second most? And Losknar. He's got the glass helm, which probably isn't quite as good. Yeah, that did buff him up quite a bit. But is there anybody else possibly in need of that glass helm? Because I'd hate to just let that sit there and not be used. Silver helm, I don't think as good as the glass helm. Ebony helm's definitely not as good as the glass helm. That's curious. Shinar, 25 AC? .25 AC, so doesn't make much of a difference there. Fukia is conveniently short of a helm. I did not know this. There you go, my dear. Yeah, alright. Oh, wow. Hello, gentlemen. Gentle reptilians. Ooh. The longbow's nice. Poisoning Taria is not so nice. Wow. Poor girl got hit hard. But we did get something, ooh, a crystal longbow. I don't know if that's any good compared to some of these short bows and crossbows we have, because I don't think crystal really gives a buff to damage at all. Yeah, I think we're probably better off keeping what we have. First longbow we get. That's nothing any good. Oh well. Jeez. Cloak. Again, Taria is the one lowest on AC, so I would have to say, yeah. I don't think an iron cloak would be the most comfortable attire to wear, though, to be honest. Good. Sorry about that, lost a little bit of control there. I could always use good guild membership, even if it is in a weird snake-infested town. Oh. Oh my goodness. Let's do a suppress poison as well. Speaking of which, I should probably go back and find those statues that one guy with the bone whistle wanted so I could get cure poison instead of having to use the suppress poison all the time. Alright. Whoa! Nature's Cure. So, that looks like this could be the... Okay, I guess that's not something we can fiddle with right now. Same with that. Alright. Interesting. What the heck was that? Wow, this... Okay, so there's something interesting going on in town here. Doesn't like us getting near some of these things. Okay. I have a feeling there might be something we need to do in order to make some of that stuff accessible. Interesting. Hello. Oh, that's right, we found a shield a little bit ago, didn't we? I didn't really take a peek at what that was. An icy shield. Okay. Not bad.
Welcome to the guild.
These residents seem to be kind of kitted out in the way of money. And so am I right now. Wow, I should really visit a bank. Etherealize. Wow. Okay, I definitely want to see what some of these do. Dragon sleep. Oh, sorry. Puts a dragon to sleep, much the way a sleep spell puts humans to sleep. Which isn't the most useful spell, in my opinion, because I think as soon as you hit that dragon, he's just going to wake up again. Just like it works on our characters here. Dancing Sword spell creates hundreds of razor-sharp blades that strip the flesh from your foes. Dancing Sword inflicts 6 to 14 damage of physical damage per level of the caster. That sounds relatively nasty. Incinerate. Shoots a stream of fire at one... Oh, wow. Golem Stomper. Deprives a golem of the magic that animates it, inflicting 100 points of damage. Alright. What else do we got? Ooh, create food, I saw. It's a little expensive. Cure disease. Yes, please.
Enjoy.
I might take Town Portal as well. Resurrect at some point, raise dead at some point, but right now...
Enjoy.
Not really on the radar. Removes the dead condition from a character. Well then. Oh, that's right. Okay, so there's two different types of death in this game. There's your normal dead, which you just died, and you need a cleric to bring you back, kind of thing. And then there's eradicated, which, yeah, it's worse than death, believe it or not. And resurrect cures that, apparently. And I think you can also pay a lot of money at the temples to cure that as well. Wow, you can learn Cure Poison here. But I know we could get it for free elsewhere. So I'm going to pass on that for now, because the Losnar still isn't very good in the whole spell point situation. There's a transformer somewhere in town that is turning people into snakes. If you destroy it, the curse will surely end. Yeah, we kind of gathered that. Well, the only thing I'm seeing in town that stands out are these orbs. And, I'm guessing that has something to do with the ability to walk through that desert and whatnot. So let's... Okay. So it turns it blue. Do I have to turn all of them blue? How much damage is that doing there? 62. 10 hit points of damage. Oof, okay. Let's go ahead and well, that's the wrong character. Nope, I don't want to do that. Protection from elements, there we go. Electricity. Maybe that'll make a difference. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's try that, desert again. I think the easiest way to do it, too, would be... Oop, hello. It didn't like us walking this. Okay, so it's still doing it. So I'm thinking there's a pattern we have to finagle in there instead of just doing what we did there. So let's do red and red. So I don't think it would just be all on one side and then all on the other side. Nope. Okay. Let's try the other pattern then. Sorry, Tari, that you're really being the whipping girl right now. No, that still didn't do it. I wonder if... Maybe it's the... maybe this thing's causing the problem. Yeah, we still can't get to it. What about this? Nope. Okay, well, let's go back and... For sake of, completeness... Put it back to the way it was. If that doesn't work, we'll try the more obvious ones. Or the less obvious ones, I guess. The ones where just each side is blue. Ah! Apparently that did it. You have found the transformer. Do you wish to destroy it? Yes. I would love to destroy it. And that's a nice chunk of experience. Alright, so that... it almost looks like a city by the name of, Piezoelectri. That's interesting, well, because of the way that's moved onto another line there. Nothing to do here. Message appears in the stone. Alternate the colors around the well. Then the machine can no longer repel. Yeah. Message appears in the stone. The southwest corner is where to start. Begin with red to tell them apart. Wow, I wish I would have knew that I could have got there first, because I would have explained it a little bit. So southwest corner is where to start. Which should be this one. So yeah, I guess going off of that. Blue, blue, and then red. Alright, well, whatever. Chris is over, thank you very much. Thank you for saving us, says the cowboy. Is this town, lacking of a temple? What's this well do now? Holy cow. Why they turned silver? Oh, because they went over their max, whereas the... I don't know. Interesting. I don't know why the... I don't know if that shows up in the recording, but I don't know why the mouse flickers if it's in the upper portion of the screen. Or the cursor flickers. If it doesn't show up in the recording, then I just look like I'm crazy. Alright, not interested in that. Did that already. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this town doesn't have a blacksmith. Or a, temple. So let's just go to the travel pit. It's a guild. Where's the travel pit? Where is it? Over here? There we go.
Where
Go
to?
to Vertigo. Couple things I want to do. First of all, let's get training out of the way. Do we have anybody that is eligible? Oh wow. If they're not, I'd be really surprised. Yeah.
Looking to train? Good job. Sorry. Good job. Sorry. Good sorry. Good sorry. Good sorry. Good sorry.
Okay. Not as much as I was expecting, but hey, something. Well, let's cure Taria's poison while we're here as well.
May we help you?
Since we don't have that quite yet. Oh, and there was also that guy that we wanted to turn into the, his stone that we collected out of Asp. I don't want to go there. Yeah. We'll get you guys some rest after we hit the bank.
Safe and secure.
Alright, let's deposit 100. Let's just go 100,000. Need some traveling money, right? I'm gonna keep the gems I have on me. In fact, I'm gonna withdraw 52 gems. Looks good. Okay, they deserved a rest. Or they deserve a rest. I think I'm gonna save here just because there's quite a bit of stuff that, not that one, that we've accomplished. And I would hate to make a really stupid move and have to do it all over again. Alright. Let's head back to Asp. Actually, we had some gear to sell too, didn't we? I guess I could do that at the end of this part too, so you don't have to watch the boring stuff.
Where to?
Let's go back to Asp and step outside. Because there's this gentleman here. Thank the gods you've recovered the crystals. You are truly great adventurers. As a reward, I will teach you the Megavolt spell. Did everybody learn it? I'd be annoyed if, yeah, I was gonna say if they were eligible again after I just trained. Just curious. I don't see it there. Oh, okay, she's got megavolts. Yeah, so I got one character that got it. Okay. I want to go back into Asp. I really don't think I do. I don't really think there's anything to do here. I guess we could explore a little bit into the desert. Oh my. Oh, okay. Well, at least they're not too tough. That Scorpion, on the other hand, we could give Megavolts a try, but that is a lot of experience to use. Or, sorry, spell points to use. Probably don't want to spend too much time just monkeying around in the mountains here. Ooh. Well, they like putting people to sleep. Oh, wow. Okay, that's... Your job is going to be to wake everybody up. Because if everybody falls asleep, it's game over. I don't want to cast that. That was just rude. Oh, it's paralyzed, not sleep. Okay. I'm really fond of those guys. Well... I don't want to know what that is. Okay. At least it died relatively easy. Yeah, I don't think I really want to spend a whole lot of time there. I guess the other thing we could do is, let's see. I know there's... Ooh, another jouster, okay. I know there's another town or two, so I almost kind of want to go exploring.
Yeah.
Really? You spike the weakest member of my party? I suppose he has quite a bit of his fallen comrades to avenge, so that's only fair. Ooh, that's another druid area, I think. I'm the autumn druid. I require the last flower of summer before I can give you the last fallen leaf of autumn. Without the last flower of summer, I cannot make summer end. I just get the feeling that there's something out here. Okay, that's the entrance to Mine 5. Maybe not. I'm not gonna appropriate your crap, Gargoyle. That's probably good enough. Yeah, I think we're done with the exploring thing for now. Center Asp. We could do... Yeah, take advantage of these hit points over here. Really? Oh, wrong character. Okay. Now I feel a little safer about kind of exploring this very hostile environment. Party needs rest. Alright, well. Saw something in the distance there. A fire! You've stumbled upon a barbarian encampment. Burn it. Yes. The encampment burns to the sound of distant howls of anger and frustration. I think that means some barbarians are gonna find us now. Yeah. Also, one thing about barbarians. They don't like casters. They will put all of their effort into killing your caster before they do anything else. Like that. Biggest favor we could probably do to Katuzi is leave her unconscious. Oh, I hate you guys so much. I mean, I thought barbarians were supposed to be these big, brave warriors, you know, and really are going for the weakest member of a party, like, right off the bat. It's like, come on, guys. Hi, Shrek. That is gross, dude. He's licking up his own nasal mucus. Put him out of his misery. Well, I think that's probably enough exploring outside of Asp. I was really hoping to find something here. Well, let's get to the travel pit.
Where to?
I don't know, maybe... And this is kind of like the... Let's go back to Vertigo. I'd really like to find those cure disease and poison spells. Okay, we don't have anybody we need to heal up or anything like that. Food might be a thing, though. No, we're doing alright on food. Okay. Let's explore where we haven't been. Oh, here. We got here. An orc outpost. Yes, I want to burn it. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of gear to sift through at the end of this episode. Crude furnishings and filthy building tell you that the orcs have been living in this cave. Yes, pillage. You at the cave, what you don't take, you burn. I can't imagine they're terribly happy about that. I don't think there's really much they could do about it either. Here we go, another one. It's a good bit of additional experience, and gear, and gold, and rings. Doesn't take much to get tired, does it? What was that? Found an observation post for the orcs. Boy, they're losing all kinds of assets out here. What's this again? Yeah, we don't need you. Sorry. Feels almost like cheating, kind of going back to the starting zone and just mowing everything down that you missed last time. And there are a lot of these guys. Well, not a whole heck of a lot out here. I think he said something about them being out on islands, too, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe we should be spending more time swimming. Either way, it is getting probably very close to the 40-ish minute mark, which is probably more than I should have done right now, since I'm doing it on my lunch break, but... Ooh, what was that? The statue is unable to teach you the spell. Okay. Oh. Poison resistance, and it made everybody not weak anymore. Find a scroll with enchant item. Nice. Another one, which probably not even gonna bother with. Hi, Toady. You wanted to come play with me, didn't you? What do we have here?
Without the proper key to this tower, you may not pass, mortals.
Alrighty then. This, yeah, there we go. Finally, we're starting to find some of those roots that herbalist, and right away in the beginning, was looking for. I am just an old woman, but before I die I wish to see the witches of Toad Meadow destroyed. You see, when I was still a young maiden, I fell asleep in Toad Meadow. When I woke, I found a unicorn laying down beside me. Her name was Felista, and she was fleeing from a band of witches who were trying to capture her. Since that day, I have kept Felista safely hidden. But now she has disappeared. I fear the worst has happened, and the witches have killed her for her alicorn's magic. Here is the key to their tower. Go quickly. I wonder if that's that tower we just passed up. Yep, tired again. Well, I'm gonna finish probably scouting this patch of grass here. Then we'll teleport back to Vertigo. Then I will save. And I'll patch up the party, sell, buy, and all that jazz, and prepare for part 10. Yeah. Don't know where those islands are. Okay. Well, this is a great spot to save it, with everybody all tired and tuckered out. Save game as, and we're gonna have to save over the first one, because we ran out of slots. Part 10, can you believe it already? We're getting ready for it. Alright, well, once again, thank you for sticking around. I'm sorry that the last half of this was kind of just running around in fields and frolicking about. But yeah, hopefully next time will be a little bit more exciting, and until then, have a great time, and see you when part 10 is up. Thanks, bye.